that's how you get into letting a woman lead. Because I'm telling you, man, part of your control over your woman is breaking her back. Part of your control over your woman is digging deep into her soul, man. Part of your control over your woman is touching her insides, man, in a way that nobody else can touch them because she's your woman. Nobody else should touch them, but you can't even touch them. You can't even touch them. If you got one woman, that's part of your control mechanism, bro. A big part of your control mechanism. You know what I'm saying? If you can't threaten her with a back breaking, bro, something wrong. That should be a threat. You should be able to hit your woman up and say, all right, see you talking crazy. All right, you know what I'm going to do. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have you limping around here for about 2 days. And even though she may want it, because she know what come before the limping, that threat going to be there. That threat going to be there. You need to be able to talk to her crazy. You need to be able to check her while you breaking her back. Put her in a vulnerable position. You can't put your woman in a vulnerable position if you don't ever have sex with her. You can't. The most vulnerable position a woman can be in is to open herself up sexually, man, and just submit to you. Most men in relationships don't get no other submission from their woman. That's the only submission they get. That's the only chance they got to funnel that submission into the rest of the relationship. And if you lose that, there is no other form of submission, man, for most of these guys. Most men don't have the mental wherewithal, man, to dominate a woman emotionally. They don't have it. They're too emotional themselves. So all you got left is that time to do what y'all call love making, man. Man, bro, I don't understand these dudes, man. It's crazy out here. Marcus Theus, man, appreciate the $10 super chat, homie. You got to give us some act right, man. If you can't, man, listen, man. If you can't hit her back right, you can't get no act right. That's real talk. So they're living without sex after marriage. Oh, the woman, of course, if there's no sex in the marriage, the woman gonna leave. That marriage ain't gonna last. It may not last if there's sex in it. The statistics say it won't. There's a 50-50 chance it won't. But I guarantee you, out of those 50% of marriages, man, that end in divorce, I guarantee you, man, that the overwhelming majority of those are people who don't have sex. You lose your connection with your woman, man, if you don't put the wood on her sometime, bro. You lose your connection with her. Now, another thing that these guys do, man, 10 simp mistakes men make trying to keep a woman only to lose her anyway. Letting her lead sometimes. I say letting her lead sometimes. Why do I say sometimes? Because she should lead no times. If a woman is leading you, boy, she's taking you somewhere you don't need to go. Letting your woman lead sometimes simply means that the time she's leading, you're doing something feminine or going somewhere feminine. And what man needs to be going somewhere feminine? Boy, you ain't promised no time in your life. How much time you got to wait going somewhere feminine is trying to follow your woman? You can't do it, man. You can't do it. It doesn't work. This is the thing, man. Let's say you got a woman, man, who lives in, let's say you live in Miami. You know what I'm saying? She's from California. She living in Miami. She about to go back home. You're going to go back home with her. You ain't never been to California. You're at a disadvantage. It don't even matter what you got. Even if you got paper, you still at disadvantage because you don't know the area. You got to rely on her to show you the area. You're at her beck and call for that period of time because you need her to help you acclimate yourself to the environment. Most men do. Me, I strike out on my own, man. I hop in my whip, man, strike out on my own, man, pull up at a restaurant, maybe even a fast food joint. Probably not a fast food joint because you probably end up with a hood chick. In California, it's probably going to be SA. But, man, I'll pull up somewhere. I go little Ethiopia somewhere. I just find something on the map, pull up there, meet a chick there, man, and she'll be my new friend. She'll be my new tour guide around there, man. Ain't no woman finna have me handicapped nowhere I go, man. So that's what I do. I pull up at a restaurant, super fly, man, draped up and dripped out, man. Go in there, man, and see which one of them chicks seem like she the nicest. Get a backstory on her right quick, and then that's my new girl right there. You understand what I'm saying? If she's bad enough, I might even break her back to make sure I got her tight on the team. But these guys out here don't think like that. They go somewhere with a woman. They thinking about what you shouldn't do. But hypothetically speaking, they go somewhere with a woman. They trying to be loyal to the broad. You can't be loyal to a broad because you can't be loyal back. How you going to be loyal to something that can't be loyal back? How you gonna be dedicated to something that can't be dedicated back? A woman can never be dedicated to you. She can be dedicated to your process because she can see a benefit from your process. Women don't look at men to see what benefit they can get from men. They look at men to see what benefit the man can give them. Sound like the same thing, don't it? Well, let me break that down from a pimp perspective. When a woman is looking to see how she can benefit from a man, she's looking at that man as a short-term fix. Okay, if I give him this, how much will he give me? It's kind of like the chicks on what's the site, man? The Sugar Dad on Seeking Arrangements. A lot of those chicks on Seeking Arrangements are probably there looking for, well, I counsel enough guys off there to know, a lot of those chicks are just looking for something temporary. They're looking for somebody, man, who gonna help them make it through school, man, break them off. They come through and hang out and chill. They ain't even trying to spend the night a lot of the time. Then every now and then they'll come across one man that actually just click with. She's looking to see what you got going on, how she can input herself into that and be with you for the long-term haul until she get to where Dr. Dre's wife is and break out. Until she get where Tracy Morgan's wife is and break out. See, if you broke, a woman look at you as a quick fix. If you got paper, a woman looking at you as a long-term solution. That's how guys end get caught up. Guys that are successful end up getting caught up thinking that the woman want them because she doesn't play them like a short-term fix. She plays them like a long-term solution. But a long-term solution is just a short-term fix magnified by some years. It's the same principle. It's just the fact that you have more to offer, and so she can see you for the long haul. She can see coming up off you for the long haul. These guys don't understand. So a guy who has paper and get a woman, he think he in better shape than the man who the woman just get money out of every time she see him, but he ain't in better shape. That man gonna come out better than you in the long run, because that woman gonna stick to you like a fly in a fly trap, and then she gonna rape you for everything you got, homie. Man, listen, man, she gonna hit your pocket with a razor blade and everything gonna fall out the bottom of your pants leg, homie. These guys don't understand what they're dealing with out here, man. So when I hear him come in and say, I had a guy come in and say, yeah, man, that's that old recycle old school pimp talk. Fool, if you got anything bad to say about the old school pimps, you a sucker. You still ain't figured women out. You can go back to an old school pimp like the Rosebud when he was young. You can go back to Fillmore Slim when he was young. You can go back to Bishop Magic Dunn 1 when he was young. Man, listen, bro, that's the game. The game ain't never changed. The true game don't change. The players change, but the game stay the same. True game don't never change. It's always going to be what it is. And these guys don't know it. And if they know it, they don't show it. Got a woman with some sex, she ain't gonna give it to you, so you know she ain't gonna hoe it. These guys don't understand what they're dealing with out here, man. So, you know, when you letting a woman lead you, that woman is always gonna lead you to the place that benefits her. A woman is never gonna lead you to the place that benefits you. She's gonna lead you to the place that benefits her, and then she's gonna try to convince you that this place benefits you by selling you some type of fairy tale dream of how this situation benefits you. We should get a bigger house. You know, if we get a bigger house, then we can do this, and you can have your own office. You got an office already. You leave home and go to the office every day. She's trying to tell you you can have your own office at home. You won't have to work so much, and blah blah blah. She's not telling you that because she wants you to stay at home. She bat her eyes at you and tell you you won't have to work so much. And then you looking at her like, oh, she want me to be at home. No, she don't want you to be at home. She wants you to buy this dream that you're going to have a little bit of office at home so you could get this big old house. Women aren't crafty. Men are just dumb. Women seem smart because men act so dumb.